Welcome to Midday. We, of course, have our Abbott Wealth Management segment for you today, and we have Mark Bertoli joining us. Mark brought a very special guest with him, though. This is Rhonda. Rhonda is a certified professional consultant on aging. Thanks for being here, Rhonda. We really appreciate
my pleasure.
that.
My pleasure.
Let me ask you, first of all, what a CPCA really is.
Well, a CPCA is a professional who's taken an extra designation to learn about the health, social, and financial aspects of aging so that they can provide a more age-relevant and appropriate service to boomers and seniors.
So this is your expertise, right?
Yeah.
Mark, what does it mean to you to have Rhonda here with you today and to be joined with Abbott Wealth later on tonight?
Right. Well, there's a number of us at Abbott that hold this designation. Rhonda is one of the authorities in Canada on seniors and aging and taking a holistic look at retirement, health issues, and everything. And I feel that's, as advisors, something we should really do.
So what are the main things, Rhonda, that you would want seniors to really take into consideration as they're moving towards aging, into an older age?
Well, I think one of the key issues impacting boomers and seniors right now is something that we call the longevity bonus. And in the last century, we've gained an additional 30 years of life expectancy. I mean, just think about it. In one century, 30 years of life expectancy. And yet a lot of our planning, a lot of our strategies, a lot of our approaches are based on the assumption that, we're not going to live much past 65. And that's just not the case.
Right.
And
that's young now.
I mean, that's young. That's very, very young.
That's the new 30.
That's right. Yeah, 65 to new 30. But we have to catch up.
Yeah.
We have to catch up to figure out what does this mean for us as a society? What does this mean for us in terms of our quality of life?
Right.
And moving forward, how that's going to help us with our planning. So when professionals like Mark and his team take the time and make the commitment to learn about some of the impacts of aging and be able to bring that to the table when they're working with their boomers and senior clients, the quality of the solutions and the intervention just are remarkable.
I think I'm not sure if we've already put up the slide that we were hoping to show. Okay, is this the one that, this is a mission?
Yeah.
And this is really what you do, right, Rhonda?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Mark, is this something that people just don't really realize, the things that can really impact them as they move into the later years in life?
Right. I'm a believer about holistic planning. You can't just look at one aspect. If you're helping a family truly, you've got to look at all of the different issues. What does healthcare look like when you're 85 or 90 years old? What is your long-term planning? How does that come into, and do we need to do estate planning now when everyone's clear? So Rhonda's been a great advocate and teacher of us. I was in Rhonda's original class 15 years ago for certification, and really gave us some perspective to think about what are the challenges that seniors are going to face, because it's up to us to help them realize those things that they may not realize.
Right.
So if we're looking into the future, we need to ask the hard questions with families and address these issues with them.
And do those issues change, year to year or every 5 to 10 years? I mean, how do you sort of stay on
that's
top
a really
of that?
good question. Yeah, they are related to life stage transitions.
Okay.
And when you think about some of the fundamental life stage transitions that are somewhat universal as we go through the aging continuum, we have to be better equipped to address them. Right. Issues like Mark had said around health issues. What about caregiving? What about the sandwich generation when you're looking after maybe your parents, your grandparents, and you're still raising your own family? What are the implications of that? What about retirement? Everybody thinks of retirement as that one stage we call the honeymoon stage, where it's a non-stop vacation, but that's not real,
right.
And we know that. What about loss? Issues around physical aging, cognitive aging, where we live.
Yeah.
Aging in place, and then all the legal considerations and financial considerations that we have to know about to support that vision moving forward.
And I guess you mentioned, do you think about these sorts of things when you've got a clearer mind, when you're still really healthy? Yeah. That's probably a good point, because a lot of people wait until it's too late.
Right.
What are we going to do about long-term care? Do you want to have care in your home, or are you going to move into a facility someday? Which of your children children are going to take care of your financial affairs. There's all of these different aspects that need to be discussed and explored.
Not easy sometimes to think about, but important. Thank you both for being
Thank you.
here. Really
Our
appreciate
pleasure.
that. And Rhonda, thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Thank you.
And for more information, of course, you can contact Abbott Wealth. Of course, Mark is there as well. And if you want to speak further with Rhonda, I'm sure Mark can set that up as well. Thanks so much for being here. We're right back after a break. Stay with us.